Jab by Thurman and then a lead left hand. Either that or a punch. Manny Pacquiao. Oh, down goes Thurman!
And let me tell you, that was just a quick punch. And Manny Pacquiao moved it.
Introducing the one and only Manny Pacman Pacquiao.
And what I say, you must obey. Good luck. Touch him up.
We are underway. Round one. Punches landed, 10 by Thurman so far. Pacquiao at 6. Ooh. By a half a mile, but just landed a nice straight left hand on Thurman. And Thurman started pressing, and there he goes. He's starting to cut loose.
To get used to.
Ooh! That was a nice right hand, but Pacquiao comes right back.
That's a tall order. One thing about me when I was fighting, I never myself.
Manny Pacquiao. Oh, down goes Thurman!
And let me tell you, that was just a quick punch. And Manny Pacquiao moved it. Up. Thurman thought he could back.
If I were his coach, telling him to keep the pressure on his hands up, that was smart. Because you don't want to drop your hands around Pacquiao. You get out of the way.
Yeah.
Because that's it like that, right there. That's where he does it.
Like it's very, very tight. Both guys are landing very clean, so it's up for grabs at this point.
Yeah. Thurman slipped a left hand by Pacquiao and came back with a very close. He's doing his best work is when he's backing Pacquiao up. Yeah, but if we're talking about the punch stats, I think without a doubt Pacquiao's punches have been on that hook. So it's always best to keep Pacquiao moving backwards. And this is what Thurman's trying to do right now.
And throw combination.
Right. And see, he let him off the ropes. He had him throw. Those two nice body shots. All right, Lennox, let's take a look back at overhand right where we saw it towards the end of the round. Bam, right there. Stole the round for Thurman. Ooh, that was a little miss, but there, that one he's looking. Pacquiao had the advantage early over the first couple of rounds. Good right hand. Has come on. Caught Pacquiao with the right. Good chance right there. Went in there and threw a nice 4 or 5 punch. That's going to win the round for you on the judges' scorecards if you do that often. And throwing some nice combinations, and then he takes his foot off the gas. You know, 6 rounds of Manny Pacquiao's power punches. It sure is. Blood streaming down on both sides. Oh, good right uppercut by Manny. Boy, those punches are real. Oh, and a great right hand by Thurman.
Yeah, Pacquiao, when he throws his punches, he doesn't stagger.
I felt he worked the jab, was able to keep Manny at the distance and keep him occupied, keep him thinking so he can't launch his...
Earlier in that last round when he's going back to it. Good left hook, right hand by Thurman. Good uppercut by Thurman. He did stun Thurman for a second. Nice combination by Pacquiao.
Points on that.
That's true, but the good thing is that he's not getting... Oh, left by Pacquiao. This is round 5, scheduled for 12 from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. You know, he's winning this round, Thurman, right now, even though Manny's never going to so far in this half of the fight.
When he gets hit, he doesn't like it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's like, oh, I made a mistake. I can't make the mistake. You know, he gets upset with himself.
Again, we check in with our unofficial scorer, Marcos Villegas. This half of the fight. Rounds 1 through 4, 5 through 8, 9 through 12. He fell short.
Thurman said in the first first quarter, he said he looks, especially when Pacquiao throws punches, he's on a defensive mode. He's trying to get out of there when he should be looking for a way back. He should be looking through more effective punches.
Pacquiao knocked down.
Punches and bunches. Yeah, and you know, he's going to think that Pacquiao is scoring
7-2, a professional career that began in January of 1995 when Keith Thurman
not drop his hands inside and work his body, try to slow him down.
What did he say to you? I saw him and whisper something to you.
He said yes, yes.
Right, thanks so much.
But Thurman's coming right back.
Yeah, Thurman should come back, especially after Manny comes.
You know, Keith's nickname is one time. I don't know if he's got ahead right now. In my mind, I think he's far ahead. I think he's won the majority, if not all, the first 6 rounds.
No, I'm saying
he shouldn't back up. He should be slipping and counter. But to take a step back, well, there was a nice little start at each other. I'll give the first half of this fight to Pacquiao. Thurman has got a try for Thurman in that last round. He's got Pacquiao backing up. Look, I mean, Pacquiao's got Thurman on the run right now, and he's got him hurt in a way. Still in this fight right now.
And Thurman's loading up for that left hook, so Manny's better be careful because
Try to trap him on the ropes. When you trap him on the ropes, take it to him. Out.
Hall of Fame trainer Freddie Roach in Pacquiao. Chris is a member of Thurman's team. Thurman told us that Ben Getty always told him
whatever you give him. Pacquiao is throwing right now, so
I think you got to be really judicious about what you throw against Manny and when you throw it, because he throws so many punches. Pacquiao with a knockdown of Thurman in round 1. Another good right by Pacquiao. Those were blocked. The aggressor.
See what Pacquiao's doing right now?
Boy, Thurman walking straight in. He's got his hands up and elbows in.
You loved that he was upset coming into this fight. What did you tell him going into this round, and what have you seen thus far?
Go after this guy, throw your combinations, you're too fat.
Jab by Thurman, and then a lead left hand by Pacquiao. And Pacquiao's doing here tonight in his fight with him. It's pretty amazing to think about that. As good as Thurman is, this half of the fight, good left hook by Thurman, as a matter of fact. But, you know, if I'm breaking this up into two parts, I give the first, good count. Oh boy, there's a headbutt. It may have been a headbutt, I missed it. 12, Manny Pacquiao, the only 8th division champion in boxing history. He's held 12 titles. When he loses a set, a combination set, that he's got to get it back and even it up on the judges' scorecards. And that's what he's doing right now. With his quick feet and hands.
Look,
Manny coming.
I think that's a better time to catch him and throw punches because he leaves himself open.
Yeah, but he's so fascinating. Well, now, look, they're fighting like this.
A little bit down the line.
Yeah, he's got his mouth open. That's never very good. You're right. Okay, thanks very much, Marcos. Oh, right by Pacquiao, catches Thurman. Well, that's in big jeopardy, this fight. And look, at the end of that last round, Thurman was really unstable.
He's got to develop something that works for him.
Midway through, Bayless calling to watch their heads. Kenny Bayless, one of the great referees of all time in Las Vegas. He's been on the job for a decade. Thurman with a right hook. He landed a right hand and a good hook. And I want to give credit where credit's due. Both corners, you got, well, you know, I don't disagree with those numbers because Pacquiao, wherever he goes, he's always flicking out his right hand. That always precedes.
Yeah, he stepped into it when he threw that right hand.
Yes, he did.
Usually, you know, in Keith Thurman's point of view, he's going to try to do it, but whether he's got enough gallop.
Caught him with a right.
Got to come back with that left hook.
Pacquiao threw a right hook at the same time he got hit by that right hand. At the age of 19 years later. He will turn 41 in December. The only knockdown came back in round 1. That being said, Birmingham knows that Keith Thurman needs a knockout to win this fight.
I agree with that.
Judge at ringside, Glenn Feldman scores the bout 114 to 1. Judge at ringside, Dave Moretti scores the bout 115-112 in favor of Manny Pacquiao. In favor of the winner, boxing's pride of the Philippines, the ageless wonder, the one and only current WBA welterweight